And that's the quest battle, so now we get to go do the extra auxiliary battles, and these will actually give some good experience. And I can't necessarily just futz around for these.
My, thank you so much.
Since they're at a higher level than I am.
I have gratitude. Thanks so much.
Still, Seteth with an extra +10 crit lance. I might be able to make use of that, I might not. I might not want to do that over top of my other abilities. Anyways, oh, I hate this map. It's way too open, you can't really control anything of what the enemies are doing. Also, there's 5 assassins here, and a bunch of warriors. I don't like warriors. Warriors hurt. They hurt like hell. Drop, drop, drop. Okay, supports. Bernie and Seteth is a thing that can happen now, so we don't have to give Bernie out. Lawrence and Catherine is a thing, and Ferdinand and Mamuel is still not a thing. But too bad. I'm gonna give Lawrence to Mamuela instead. Bernie's already happened with Eloise, so I'll do that. And then I guess I'll give Raphael to Porp. You get to step in the back now, since you have lots of range. Eloise near the front, Seteth in the back. Mamuela is still working on Monk, isn't she? Yeah, not quite there yet. Very, very close. But I can reclass Handjob back to one of his other things. Warlock is very, very close, but I think that's like Bowbreaker, and that doesn't give me much, so I'll take Dark Bishop instead. And his combat arts, Handjob is going to need. He already has drawback. Fantastic. I could have Cyril go and learn reposition, which could be pretty good. But he's very not defensive, and I don't think this is the place to put him into a low class like this. He might just not get reposition. I'll just put him into Wyvern Lord for the sake of good growths.
Not sure about this.
Shamir is halfway through Assassin, so that's good. Catherine closing in on Swordsmaster. Flane is almost done Bishop. Okay, all that makes sense. Wait. Cyril needs his Seal Defense. Because he's really valuable with Seal Defense once he gets the Bow Strikes. Or I mean, he's really valuable with Bow Strikes once he gets the Seal Defense. That's what I mean. Gonna swap out Alert Stance for Death Blow, because I'm actually gonna have to pay attention in this one. But Porp already does enough damage without Death Blow, so you stick with this. Catherine's gonna get a lot of work done here. And since I don't want them still putzing around, you're gonna take your Death Blow back. The weight -3 on Alois. With 18 speed, I think that's still slow to really reliably be able to do anything. Yeah, you're not gonna prevent yourself from getting doubled by anybody, so screw that. Replenish all those, okay. All right, let's do it.
I'll crush them all.
If I just put Catherine into the woods right here and give her a silver sword, she'll be able to do a whole lot in terms of countershotting a bunch of axe users. I just also have to make sure that she's the only person that a bunch of these axe users can hit.
What's my strategy?
Ready and able.
Good.
I knew you could do
All right, so the both of them got crits. That's awesome.
My turn.
Let's just go ahead and draw you back.
There's no stopping me.
So they definitely do want to go after Alois. And I can't exactly stop them from hurting him, but I can gambit like this.
My apologies. Appreciate it.
Now you want to go after Porp.
Let's clean
If
up.
I move Shamir out of the way to up here-ish, and or Cyril out of the way to delayed
Let's go.
inputs, okay. Cyril out of the way to here-ish. Then I can have Flame come to down here, and we will assist rescue Porp out of there. There. Now you can only hit Alois or Catherine.
A bit disappointing.
Dex and Charm, come on, Flame. Where's all the levels at today? You're not treating me nicely.
Guide me well.
Appreciate it.
Ooh, you see, these warriors have so much health that Catherine can't kill them.
Not so fast.
I mean, she could on her turn, but not when they initiate. Like that, that's definitely enough. Yeah, that guy gonna die.
Even I have bad days.
Alright, yeah, Catherine's fallen down along with everyone else now. HP and speed. So let's do a bunch of damage to you, and then we dodge. Wonderful. Mamuela to nuke that guy. That's too much. That's too much. Alois can take that. And then I can have Hanneman step away. Flame can come up and assist. She's not a dancer anymore. Never mind, that's not gonna work. So we'll just have Anna step right there, and then you can take a training bow shot, so she gets a bullion.
I won't forget this.
Perfect. Okay, I'm a fan of that. Assist, fortify, yep. Touch up everybody who can use it. Now Now what happens if I attack with the Rusteds? Oh, cool. You're still gonna die because I have an 89% chance of hitting with Rusteds. Alright, let's get Catherine to pull this guy over here. Corp doesn't have the protection to stand up against a warrior, so that's not gonna work.
This might be tough.
Pretty sure that Alois does. Against a full-blown warrior, if he is refreshed. So for combat arts healing... 27 times 2 is 54. Yeah, if he is completely healed, he can do it. Mamuela, Cyril, and Anna are all still assisting, so Anna, you need to get out. Cyril, you need to get out. Nope, still too much damage. Alright, so this guy's just gonna die and there's nothing I can do to stop it, so then... May as well get some other points for it while I'm here. Level 40 Mamuela. Ugh.
One day the war will be over.
Completely avoiding the offensive stats entirely. HP def doesn't help too much on somebody that is avoiding the front lines so much. That was the stat you've grown the least in, thanks.
Another skill only for battle.
And at least now she's done with Monk. So that's over with. What's with your weird bad level ups? I don't know! The whole day has been pretty awful for levels. Oh, well, I guess Raphael will cut down the damage he can do here. Still hit you anyways, though.
Can't afford to fall.
Do I have another hand axe in here? I have a short axe, which I can trade Sethith for later. Staboosh, Alois, come on, please! Ah!
Still room to improve.
I have heard he can be so good. Why? Why? Luck and charm. He's not even that lucky. He has a 150 stat total. 150. That's so crazy low. Alois, please, my crops are dying. I need you to bring the water, bring the rain, bring the sweet leveling nourishment.
Have I earned no reprieve?
What's this?
Seems I've improved again.
I need better than this from you, Cyril. You have a lot of really bad level ups to make up for. Dex and speed. Well, a lot of bad levels when you weren't being used. That's dangerous. The assassins can actually hit and hurt Catherine, so I don't like that.
Good.
God damn, that Fortify is in way too powerful. Heals for 15 on top of magic. That's like a 50-point heal. And her magic is almost 36, which would give her a 9-tile range with it. Woo! Woo, Flame. Giving me the vapors over here. Wait. Pull that one back. Do this. Gambit on Catherine.
I'm grateful.
Because then Catherine can walk up and initiate with them with my busted iron sword.
Let's clean up.
Nah, I should have moved a little bit farther so that she could get more sword work out of it. And now they have passed, so I have to kill them.
Ready and able.
That, or I could line of lances, which has a pretty good shot of landing if I stand in Catherine's space. Good. That's why I wish that 5 non-CF playable units were still playable even if you decided Edelgard to make Cyril more rougher in Silver Snow. It's just because of the way that they had him set up to level, that's all. Like, giving him levels without accounting for aptitude or giving him any classes is just sort of limiting. It's sort of a problem. I don't know why they did that.
Guide me well.
Onward.
Let's go.
It's funny how in his own fucking route, Cyril is at his worst. Oh, Cyril, you useless piece of shit.
What's my
Fat
strategy?
sack of crap.
My turn.
So we're gonna draw you back. Warp to here where I get to attack with rusted gauntlets that are still gonna kill a man. Rusted lance, good. Back up. Flame can't quite get there to heal,
No
but I can do this, where I
me.
can warp Seteth to over there so that Flame can reach into heal.
Appreciate it.
She's almost done Priest. I want to get her back into Dancer, because it'll help with this weapon grinding quite a bit too. So what if I hit you instead? Good, you missed. Perfect. But it did give you some assassin work. Oh, there are purples about. I need to get the purples. They're all over here. But Anna's only level 31. I have to do stuff with her. All right, Cyril, you can go get the purples. I have to last 3 more turns. Ah! These are problems. There are problems. Iron Axe, no good. Alright, I think I can lock them down with Gambits for another couple turns. But I need to get units into a good enough spot to contribute. %70% with Shamir, that's pretty dang good. If I move Seth into position around here in a Rusted Lance, very poor chance of landing. But that's not the point. I just want him to stand here. Catherine to here where I can Gambit. Equip the Broken Iron Sword. Yep, and I can Gambit. Hit all you guys for a ton. I missed. Unacceptable. Alright, so I have to do something else with somebody else first. Something else with somebody else. Cool, do that.
I'll crush them all.
Gambit!
I'm in.
I need this to land, Catherine. I need this to land. Thank you. Now you guys all want to hit Seth, and he should be able to take all the damage, because that's... Yeah, you guys don't have Poison Strike. That's 20, 36... Yeah, he's got 46 to burn.
Onward.
And then I can put Flame next to him so that he takes even less.
Apologies. What's my strategy?
Have Anna make the super long distance shot, not expecting to hit. Training bow's fine. Bam. Perfect. Well, actually, I kind of did want to hit, didn't I?
There's no stopping me.
Fuck.
I'm grateful.
Ready and able.
Watching you deliberate a bunch over a single turn is making me realize I'm super glad I stopped playing on Maddening halfway through. Really? I love this type of stuff. Like, figuring out how to deal with this challenge is just... and get what I want out of the map. This is where all the joy in Fire Emblem comes from for me.
Is that all?
Seth is already almost finished fucking Wyvern Lord. God damn, dude.
Let's go.
Nope, just Iron again. Okay, Catherine can come back here, grab this. Training Gauntlets, alright. So nothing special out of this auxiliary map. That lance is going up so slowly. I know it's not actually that slow. Like, he's getting a ton for this class. And with the knowledge gem, it just feels like it's crawling up.
I'm good now.
So a game of the two of you, so that both of you guys
Let's
can do
clean up.
just something, anything. And get some extra points. And then... Porp to here. Where I killed you anyways, okay.
Nice work.
Plane to up here, where we're going to assist. Restore everybody. Good. Mamuela can hop here. And ward Seteth. Alois to here. Iron Gauntlets. Dead goes the assassin. Okay. That's another map done. I think we need one more here. If there were no random plot spawns you have no way of knowing about beforehand, I would enjoy it. But that's why they give you... Well, that's not why, but that's one of the good reasons to use your rewinds. And it generally feels pretty good there. At least, I think. Kingdom battle in the kingdom or battle in the outskirts. The levels that I get out of outskirts are going to be more valuable. Anyways, I'm going to scroll up a bit. By the way, I'm understanding your love of Dimitri as a unit in my BL run. He's already got twice the attack of literally the next highest unit I've got. What the fuck, Dimitri? He's very, very strong. And I don't just mean strong as in, like, capable as a unit. I mean, his strength stat is untouchable. Maddening is fun, just takes time. I was really enjoying it until part 2 of Crimson Flower. It honestly just felt cheap with all the stuff that kept happening that you can't predict. True. But then you rewind it, and then you can predict it. And you come back at the map with knowledge of what's going to happen. And then you conquer it, and it feels really, really good. That's why I've always played Classic. It's like restarting a map to take what you learned and start again. That's a big part of the enjoyment of Fire Emblem to me. Sometimes though you just get screwed over on unit stats like I did when I did Maddening Lines. The last chapter became impossible for me, no joke. Like imagine an endgame where every enemy doubles you and is doing like 70 damage in magic and your highest unit res is at 29. I am sorry, Maniacal, about your experience there. I think you got mega screwed and didn't have a broad enough army to deal with something that you were experiencing blind. Fair. Blind Maddening is an insane person's run. It absolutely is. I respect people who are into it. I just prefer different games for when I want to do hard stuff. Fire Emblem is my cruise through and have fun game. That's fair. That's why there's the lower difficulties. Who are you romancing? Ingrid. Ingrid. Favorite character in the game? Ingrid. Never married her before? Ingrid. The 2 runs where I've actually used her, I was a female and she won't go for that. The 1 run where I was a male was the one where I didn't recruit her and then I had to kill her, and I've never felt so bad in any game ever in my life. And that's when I realized Ingrid is my favorite unit. So now I've recruited her for the sole purpose of marrying her in this run. Insists cowards won't give us Bingrid. I don't call them cowards. I actually think it's better to not have every character be potential to go both ways. And in the setting like this game is, it like I am not of the LGBT letters camp, so I can't speak to how frustrating it is to not have representation. Just in a purely, like, what sort of makes sense to me in the world perspective, it kind of is okay with me that in a medieval fantasy world like this, there's not a whole ton of, like, same-sex relationships. The fact that there's any is already, like, a big step. But I think it's kind of accurate to the regular, like, ratios of the world. And I'm just pulling that straight out of my ass. I just assume there's, like, same-sex relations are... What's the word that I'm looking for? Like, proportionately a smaller number compared to the entire population, as opposed to straight relations. But I'm not going to keep talking about that because I don't have data in numbers. I'm just working off of things that have sat in the back of my head for my entire privileged life. Let's get back to Fire Emblem. They're cowards for only having one gay marriage for Dudleth. Is that Linhart? Because Alois and Gilbert can both S-rank you too, but they also both have wives. Like, they're S-ranks for male. Is it just a really, really tight, like, platonic friendship? Or do you convince them to leave their families? Is it that bad? And by bad, I mean, is it that just egregious? It's basically bromance. All right. Yeah, I like playing female Byleth better, honestly. It just bugs me. Like I just said, I'm okay with these same-sex options as they are. But playing female Byleth, which is a much better Byleth, means that I can't have a paired ending with all of my favorite female units. I just like female characters better in almost, like, all circumstances.
Hoo-hoo-wee! Someone actually gets my spoofs and goose!
Scotty Man, hello. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. Has Mom Wella still not fucking finished up Monk? Okay, good, she did. I can put her back to Bishop now.
I'm sure.
So combat arts for Mom Wella, you need a drawback. You can take that over Wrath Strike. Excuse me. I'll keep both of those. Yeah, Mystic Blow, a magic attack. Might plus 10. That could be good. But I have a Bolt Axe right now, so I have a magic attack already. He didn't even equip Swift Strikes. What the fuck, Seth? This is not cool. It's not okay.
Hoo-hoo-wee! Someone actually
And
gets my
Samana
spoofs and
5592.
goose!
Hello. Welcome. Thank you for the follow. I got the chat talking. Wow. They did give another in the DLC. Yeah, I heard that Yuritsa is a gay option as well. Since Pegasus and Magic exist, not sure if we can apply the same customs, habits of medieval era to medieval era fantasy game. That's not entirely accurate. You can write a world that has different customs, yes, but you have to put in more effort to establishing those customs. Going with what the generic with what your customers and what your fan base is going to understand as a baseline default. And I fucked up that sentence. Using the baseline default as what it was in history and what most people assume comes with the territory of your game, that means that's just kind of a thing that you don't have to worry about writing. And if you want to do something different, you have to establish resources, time, and writing to showing why it's different. So yes, it is possible, but it's harder. And not every story is going to want to explain away everything that they do different in their world, if that makes sense. Literally the only reason I'll ever play Dudleth is to romance my girl Hilda. I have done 2 runs as Girlith and 2 runs as Dudleth. So Bylad and Bylass is my favorite way of seeing those guys referenced. And both of my Bylads have been Black Eagles. And the first time I did it, I didn't even romance one of the ladies. I went with the little girl in my head. And now I did it to be with Ingrid. We all want a sexy lesbian harem. My god, yes, please. Shamir and Catherine and Manuela, just all come with me. All come with me to my house when we're done with this. Each Byleth does benefit from gender exclusive classes, both NG+. I think you can give male class skills to female Byleth and vice versa. Sure, that makes sense. She's got a very bisexual aura in the name. Yeah, female Byleth does have the better design, absolutely. I love how she looks angrier in cutscenes. She's just got better eyes. They're bigger and more expressive. You can do more with them, as Audrey said, yeah. From what I've seen, the consensus of better Avatar characters is male Robin, female Corrin, female Byleth. Okay, fair. I don't know who Galeth is. I'm too gay and I'm surrounded by other gays. That's fair. I have known a few of the gays, and they do tend to run in very gay groups. Went for Sedith and Hubert, my boys. I put up Hubert. Well, Hubert, I didn't put him with Bernie, but he did end up with Bernie, and that was a sweet ending. Good thing FE actually has good gay representation, as for the longest time the only gay characters in the game were the two hideous buff dudes. True. True. Are you talking about the Desert Bros from Fire Emblem 7 Maniacal, or are there two other hideous buff dudes? Anyways, I've just sat here talking about gay stuff for like the past 5 minutes. We gotta do this fight. And that's not an insult. We've been literally talking about topics relating to gay things. You take Bernie. Sure, Hanneman and Annette. Why not? Awakening and Fates had versions of them. Alright. There were multiple cases of the FE7 buff gay dudes. I guess I just never noticed them in Awakening or Fates. Now all I can think of is gay wolves, and the idea is majestic as fuck. Oh, I'm glad the chat is having fun. The two hideous gay dudes of Three Houses is Hubert and Ferdinand. Come on, one of those guys isn't hideous. Hubert has a wonderful, like, vampiric aura to him. He's a morph, alright? Morphs, by definition, aren't hideous. They don't age. Don't know how long you reckon to stream, but I'm done for today. Later, 1 2 Charlie. You gays, you pulled me back into this again. I need to focus on the battle. Stop distracting me with your bright colors and vivid energy. I need one of those healing staffs back. No need for the magic staff anymore. I mean, I can still have her hold on to it. There's no harm. Short axe, silver axe. You can go ahead and trade with Sedith, because he's gonna... Actually, no, you know what? He's fine with the hand axe. He hits really goddamn hard. I should maybe give Alois Death Blow. I can't do it now, but if I reclass him into Brigand and get him to learn it through, like, a side paralog or something, if he's gonna be using Fisties as a War Master, he could make really good use of it. Hubert is Ratman. He is not Ratman. He looks very good. I was planning to romance Mercedes for my blue lines, but Dimitri and Dedu are tempting me. Big swinging double Ds, man. Those guys, those fucking two. It's so hard to pick an actual favorite out of blue lines because they're all so fantastic. but the double Ds are a very strong case. I married Dedue on my first run. I couldn't not. God King Diddy-Doo. Dedue will treat you right. I think inventory-wise, we're all still pretty much good. Let's just do a quick battalion replenishment. Here's the thing, I've been sitting here for forever and I actually didn't really have to do much of anything. We're all here, I just had to set up adjutants again. Good lordy Lou, man. Level 37 enemies here? Hoi. Hoi. Who's got the experience gem right now? Is it still on Alois? Shitty little poor levels Alois. Alright. You better make sure you kill whoever you hit, because you can't take a hit back. Now that he's in War Master, he's still got 30 protection. I guess that's because I gave him the good battalion. Flane will finish Priest this time. Still got Shamir looking to wrap up Assassin. Cyril's a Wyvern Lord. Catherine's gonna wrap up Swordsmaster and get access to that sweet Astra. Handjobs and Dark Bishop. Manuela's back to Bishop. This all looks good to me. Four swinging double Ds if you had Manuela. Alright, fair. Fair. I married Dimitri, then regretted it and wanted to go marry Dedue. Oh, how could you regret Dimitri? I've heard that one is also just so fucking fulfilling for his arc. Still, by taking Dedue, I got to see a paired ending with Dimitri and Felix. That was actually a really, really good ending. I liked those two as an ending. Oh, god damn it. Paladins with your silver lances, why do you do this to me right off the bat? Fucking immediately, there's 5 of you here! I can't even move in an offensive! I mean, yeah, I can't move offensively because of this bullshit. And you all have 32 speed? Are you kidding me?
Guide me well.
Ah! This is not fair! They're gonna double Alois and I can't stop them. If I give him 4 more defense, it turns it into a 14 damage double. And that's 28, but he can't take 2... He can! He can take 2 28s. There's the... Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, so... Never mind, I'm not going to be able to do that. Okay, here's the plan. We rally up Alois's defense.
My apologies.
Have Setith just come stand... Okay, Setith's going to get hit no matter what. So Setith just come stand here. Actually, right here. Now they're doing less than half his HP. If I can kill one of them... and flee, then only 2 enemies are left to actually attack
Let's
Eloise. Cyril, can you get just a little bit more, please? Just a little bit more attack for me. You guys want to go after Eloise even though you can hit Cyril, so that's a good sign.
I'll crush them all.
Oh, of course I'm going to attract the last one if I do this. Alright, fine. Fine. Stand right there.
Ready and
Eloise to over here. We're going to rally Cyril.
Appreciate it.
So that he can get to up here. Combat arts, point blank volley. With a silver bow.
Yeah.
And I missed a shot. Of course.
Just a scratch.
Just fucking of course. Alright, undo that. That was a bad plan.
Let's go.
Just take a shot. Just do something.
What's my strategy?
Onward.
ready and able.
I got specific units that need these kills. And I can't do Anna because Anna's gonna have to be responsible for impregnable walling all the rest of them.
There's no stopping me.
I guess I can just move Porp into Eloise's position. That would work. So you rush up there and end this one. Just a bam. Flame to back here-ish. Then we assist, rescue you. Back down, back down. Anna to here. We gambit. All three of you.
I'm grateful.
And now you want to come and hit Sedith instead. But Sedith can actually take a hit. I mean, technically Eloise could have taken 4 hits and still been alive, so he can take a hit. He's also in a good position to, yeah, because I want him to get more lance work, too. So if I give you the Spear of Assault in your top spot, you'll also kill the guy on the return fire. Equip the Thyrsus, give yourself a wind, and you're good. Over to here, assist, ward.
I'm good now.
Good, get some free experience. Okay, who's left? Eloise? I can rally strength. Yes, rally his strength. Good. What, you thought I was gonna let you out of here? No, man, that's not how this goes down. Glad I decided to rally Sedith. It allowed him to one-shot him. I used Ignatz and Deer once and never felt like using him again. Ignatz was very unimpressive for me. Oh, you guys are all just... Wow, you guys are chatting up a storm right now. Yay, active chat! Dimitri and Felix felt like a perfect ending to both of their arcs. Agreed. None of the guys are good enough for Byleth. Raphael, more so I'd want to take from the pool of units I'm using, only in the deer, and on that pool at the moment is Leone. Leone's real good, real good. Take Leone, yes. I did soften up to Lawrence a bit. He's entertaining and not just in the butt of a joke way like Ferdy is. Throw the whole Ignots in the trash. I also abandoned him. He was no good. The only time I got to use Sylvain was as a dancer, Maniacal. I feel you. I feel you on that. Sylvain is a... You told me Sylvain is a monster if you use him physically. There's something about a paladin doubling a sword smash that's making my stomach belch. Don't worry about it. I had her use a bad sword because I didn't want to use up the durability on my good swords.
I'll crush them all.
She's still capable of doubling them. Damn it, these guys are so fucking dodgy. So we're gonna shove you. We're gonna have Anna run over here and just take a shot on somebody. I don't care who. Handjob is gonna step up to here, and then we're going to combat arts, draw you back, and now that I have my movement arts, I can pull off the crazy bullshit movement patterns like I've always wanted to. There we go. Wreck the Momwella.
Guide me well.
So Alois needs a kill. And that's about it. Oh, well, like, a lot of people need kills, but yeah. So if I have Seth come and stand here... I'm trying to think if there's a way that I can force Byleth to stand in one specific spot. And I think there is. If we do this... and then this... and then flame to here, and I can assist, rescue, Corp. That'll pull me into the north spot, right next to Alois, who gets the experience boost for using gauntlets. Bam. Boop. Down goes you. Anna to here, get her a level. Come on. Come on, give me the good stuff. Give me the good shit.
I know a good deal when I see it.
It's still not strength, Anna! Why do you hate strength? Magic, Dex, Luck, and Res. Okay, so that's the first 5 dealt with. Right there, yep. I think this target, this grouping is just begging for it. Good, so that caused a bunch of damage up there. They should charge at me now. to here, and then Flame to here, where she gets to
Good idea.
touch you up. Cyril just float in the woods somewhere, nobody cares.
How lovely.
Yeah, right, Shamir's an assassin. She can go through the woods, no problem. Perfect. Because strength something something, I don't know. Oh! Oh boy! What is all this? I did not want all of this all at once. Please, no, stop! Help! They just have to be positioned in such a perfect way. I can maybe hit 4 of them with a gambit, but then the 3 in the back, they're all just as threatening, and I can't do anything about them. Okay, Seth, it's time to bust out that Swift Strikes. I can do it with the Spear of Assault, and I have a good chance of hurting him. A good chance of killing him. It's not a guarantee. That's 1. Cyril has no chance at hitting the assassin behind them. Shamir's got a much better chance, but that would put her in range of getting hit by that paladin. And she's not speedy enough to avoid getting killed by it. Alternatively, if I could kill this front guy, I could have Porp go and Resonant Lightning zap the whole group. Then all I have to worry about is killing the thief. That seems a little bit more manageable. Eloise to here. Toss off a short axe. Good, down goes you. Porp to here. Gambit. If I can get somebody in range to boost it, that would be sweet. I mean, why not? May as well just gambit this one. That sort of gets him out of the way. And now Shamir's in a position to help where I can gambit
I'm in.
all the rest of you. You all want to hit Porp, and you're probably gonna kill him, all things considered, because that's a lot of... Actually, no. Only 2 of you can, and you're not enough to kill him. Perfect. Now that everybody else has taken all kinds of damage, we can get Seth up here with his, Okay, a Rusted Lance is still gonna leave you in a pretty rough spot, so maybe I don't do that. Yeah, do that. And then we can have Momwella come up to here, and I can just Combat Arts draw you back. So that's him safe. Anna to here, she gets to Silver Bow basically whoever I want to. Let's take the assassin out of the picture here, just a bam.
I get it.
Great job.
Cyril is also only at level 32. So if he can get another kill shot too, that'd be great. Just a boosh. Let's just go ahead and Combat Arts draw you out of there so that they have to hit Alois, because I want him to get some level stuff. All I can do is rescue. Nobody's really wounded anymore, so let's get Shamir out of there. And I think we're good, yeah. Please, I'm still waiting on the good Eloise level. Come on!
More. Good.
Why are you so consistently terrible? Dex and Charm. Terrible! It hurts my soul.
Look at you.
There's another one, and then Cyril is 32, Eloise is 33. Who's still 32 in the army? Actually, we have a lot of 32s and 33s. This is going to be a rough fight no matter how you look at it. Ugh. So that didn't work. So down goes you. Good. Put Seth in the way. My boy, my main lad, is also only level 35. Give you that Lance of Ruin, you're gonna hurt like hell, but he'll live.
I'm grateful.
Okay, get some fortifies out. Horde animation is beautiful. It's a very good anim. Yeah, I like it. Oy, 2 misses, not so good. Just a little bit more damage. Actually, no, never mind, this is fine. Because Eloise can do this. And then I can have Mamuela hop over here, where I will heal up Seth. Anna step down to here. Wait, no, I can't do both. Anna step down to here, attack, training bow. Silver bow, there we go, down goes you. Now Anna, get a fuck out of town. I have to do something about this bastard. And Catherine's bad charm is not exactly giving me a lot of confidence. I could take a shot at this guy on the way by and set him here. Then maybe Catherine's got a better shot. No, it's still only 45. Okay, down goes you. We move Sedith to here. 60 with Sedith involved. That's not so bad. Flame still has not had a chance to finish up Priest.
I'm grateful.
Again, a gambit for you. Move Catherine to here. if you hit her, you're gonna do very bad. So what I'm gonna do... If I hit you with the iron sword, you still can't kill her. So yeah, go in with the iron. Try this gambit. Good.
I'll show you what I can do.
Good, he's still alive. Gonna hit Catherine, not gonna kill her, so I bought Flane another turn. I'm gonna go ahead and trade that knowledge gem to Flane really quickly. Because I want to make sure she finishes the priest here. Or bishop. I still need another turn on top of it? Can I even keep him occupied for another turn? If I unequip a few key people, I might be able to make it work. So if we go like this, we can gambit.
That's helpful.
That'll keep both Catherine and Cyril alive for a turn. Unequip him. Now you want to come after Anna.
Can't give up yet.
So if I move Anna to here, I mean Catherine to here, that blocks off that route. Alois can absolutely take a hit, yup. So we'll unequip him too. And have him just wait right there. Okay, good, perfect. Then we assist, just rescue something, somebody, don't care what. Hello, Audrey, welcome back.
A bit disappointing.
1 HP, 1 dex. This is a bad day for all levels.
I'm grateful.
Assist, fortify, yes. Okay. Flames mastered bishop.
Committed to memory.
I have renewal now. Shamir got the kill, didn't necessarily wanted it. I really just wanted her to get a little bit of bow work, but okay, whatever it is, what it is. That's the 3 battles done. And I am still not at an appropriate level to take on this map. I might have to pause so I can go get... Like, pause 5 minutes so I can go eat something. But still, this is good. This is squeezing 2 chapters into 1 day. This is huge for making progress. Especially since these chapters were, like, kind of beefy. At least this one was. Squeezing in these side battles.
We are just about to pass through Gronder Field. We should be in view of Fort Mercius soon. It looks like the battle made quite an impact. The Imperial army has lost some of its luster. We should be able to invade the fort without too much trouble.
Because of the Alliance and Kingdom's sacrifices.
Yes, we must win for them as well.
Professor, the soldiers have finished changing into their disguises. We are ready to masquerade as Imperial troops and infiltrate the fort.
Disguises? What the fuck are you talking about?
I believe this was your idea, was it
No?
not? It is impossible to take Fort Mercius with a frontal assault. We must take it from within. We will infiltrate the fort as Imperial troops and kill the enemy general. All preparations are complete.
The Death Knight became the general of this fort after the battle at Gronder Field.
What? The Death Knight? I think I'll be taking a break now. You guys go on ahead. Bernadetta, you cannot be hiding on a field. The enemy will be seeing you.
Ferdinand, who let you out of the monastery? Get back there, shoot!
No place to hide. I guess I have no choice but to fight.
The Death Knight. I hear that he is counted among the greatest heroes of the Empire at the moment. We never determined whether or not he was truly Yuritsa.
I still haven't gone and looked up his Crimson Flower supports. I should really do that.
So, in capturing Mercius, we have encountered another obstacle.
We've beaten him before.
I suppose you have a point. If we challenge him again with conviction, we are sure to attain victory.
The impenetrable fortress city of Arianrode goes by the name Silver Maiden, yet she pales in comparison to Fort Mercius, the stubborn old general. Those who approach are driven back, but once we make our way in, it's all ours.
Let us commence. We must puncture a hole in the Empire's defenses.
You know what? This might actually be a good opportunity. I'll tell you what I'm thinking in a second.
Will Death's scythe claim you? Or will I fall to that sword of yours?
Whoa. Yeah, so what I'm thinking here is that I'll pause when we get to the battle setup. And by battle setup, I mean I may as well do it right now. But then when I'll make some food.
Well done. You have my thanks.
Yay, new merchant.
Appreciate it.
Yay, Black Pearl. So I'll go on intermission, I'll make some food. And then I can come back and I'll set up a YouTube video and we'll just watch Yuritsa's supports now. I really, like, if I had access to him when I was playing Crimson Flower, we would have seen it all then. Because I did recruit Mercedes into that run. So that means you guys aren't waiting too long, and I get to see Yuritsa's supports, and we all get to see them together here on the stream before our probably last battle with him. Sound good? Alright, we're gonna go with that. I am a really big fan of that particular gif of Flame just bapping Edelgard endlessly. It's so good. Alright, I'm back. I have a plate of food. I need to set up a YouTube vid now. 2 more secs. Okay, so I'm back. I got this video from Phoenix Master 1, it looks like. And the Reacher just doesn't have that many supports. So since I didn't play that route as Fembai, I'm not going to show that one. We'll just do the male Byleth and the Mercedes ones. Cool? Sound good? Let me also pull this over here so that I can actually see the chat. Whenever I see that art style, I always think Bui, because someone in a Discord I once frequent loved that art style and often says that. Alright, cool, cool. So I turned off the game audio, it shouldn't be coming through anymore. Let's go! I'm also gonna mute myself while I'm nomming, so...
What's the matter? Not hungry? I am partaking in some sweet delights. Is there a problem? Yes.
I didn't think Yuritsu would have a sweet
too. What I eat is nobody's business but my own. If you need something, spit it out. My ice cream is melting.
He has a really operatic, dramatic voice. Came to see if you joined me for...
Perhaps after I finish devouring this treat.
Devouring, he said. Are you really the Death Knight?
I am. And I am not. At the moment, I am Yuritsa von Hrim. The Emperor and the army know me only as the Death Knight. But he is merely an illusion. A demon who resides in my heart. He is not me. Not who I am at my core. He thrives and feasts upon blood, death, suffering. So while I sit here eating, I prefer to just be myself. Yuritsa, I would like to be who I truly am.
So he sees them as two different people.
I am incapable of enjoying my dessert with you gawking at me like that. I have no further words for you. Go.
Wow, he likes ice cream. Yeah, that's an interesting start to it.
Lord Yuritsa? I believe he used to be a professor at the Officers' Academy.
It was also my understanding that he was personally recommended by Lord Arundel himself, landing him a position as a sword instructor.
Whatever the case is, behind that mask of death, there's an emptiness, a void. This is probably just a rumor, but I heard he was found and taken in by Her Majesty herself. Supposedly, he's the heir of the Hrim family, but I also heard he's only a distant relative who was adopted. He sure is mysterious.
You've been asking around about me.
Well, you're a weird.
It matters not to me, one way or the other. Do you want to know of my past? Why? Friend or foe, that's what you're trying to determine. But you won't find answers merely with words. There is only one path forward. Raise your sword if you have the nerve. Raise it and fight me. If you want to know my heart, know my sword.
I'm really not a huge fan of the way he talks.
I cannot kill you yet. The Death Knight knows that very well. I've been told to refrain from killing you until the war has ended. The Emperor. The young Emperor discovered me long ago. Though back then, she was still a princess. Ultimately, it was she who erased my past.
Audio's desynced. Gotcha. I think I understand why. Thank you. Is this better?
She placed me into a family that was disintegrating, that I might be their heir. To survive, the Death Knight must spill blood. Left to his own devices, he would kill innocent passers-by. Through the Emperor's grace, he was allowed hunting grounds. That is why, to this day, I follow her. I am not yet ready to yield such fertile hunting grounds. Nor am I ready to truly fight you. Of course, were I not here to hold him back, he would cut you down without hesitation. As for me, I too... never mind. If you've no intention of fighting, then be gone. Perhaps it is he who is to blame, but I feel oddly when I look at you.
Yeah, so the desync is because I have to delay stuff by almost a second to keep it synced with the game capture.
The way your sword glides through the air, I am in awe. You, paired with that sword, it may bring about my end. So weak. That weakness will be your end. Long ago, when the Death Knight saw you in the Holy Mausoleum, I came to an understanding that it is you, and you alone, who are capable of slaying me. Only you, with your sword, can do it. Upon reflection, I can see that our encounter was fated to happen. Ever since then, I've been thinking. Why indeed? Why was the Death Knight fixated so fervently upon you?
I too wonder this.
He fell under your spell. You who wields the sword of the Creator. And now, as I fight alongside you, I too fall victim to your spell. That I am unable to fight you is truly regrettable. Yes, I suppose that is true.
Right here, right now.
This futile, pointless war. Let us end it quickly then. Uniting Fodlan and overthrowing the church are mere trivialities to me. All I truly need is you. You and nothing else.
But why? Feels like you like me.
That is true, viewed in a certain light. And please, don't get yourself killed by some foolish brigands. You must live, that we might fight one another to the death. I must know which one of us will emerge victorious. For now, I will have to use my imagination and savor the potential outcomes of that future. I can see it now. You swiftly dodging my blade, and then at last, your sword piercing my flesh. I
Stop describing it like that.
Gasping for air, breathing my last. Or perhaps my blade will pierce you first.
Stop saying pierced like that. Do you really want to keep going with this?
That is enough. I must refrain from such fantasies. They make my urge to slay you all the stronger. It is enough to stand by your side while I await that day of true pleasure.
This is really weird.
You and I are fated to be intertwined. I will follow you to the very gates of hell.
Yuritsa must write the weirdest fan fictions. Yeah, that's weird. Oh, that's really weird. I'm kind of glad I didn't see these in the moment now. Just make me uncomfortable.
Utterly boring. These kills are worth less than nothing to me.
Wait, what? Oh, is this a paired ending? Because Violet's hair is back.
Are you done? Let's move on already. The war has ended, and yet this incessant swatting at flies never ceases. I have yet to claim my moments to kill you, it would seem.
You won't be killing me.
Or will I? The clash of spirits fighting for their lives. Battle is the one thing that puts blood in my veins. Funny, is it not? That we should fight toward the same end, only to vanquish one another in time.
It's rare to see you smile and you find it funny?
I do not quite know how to articulate these curious feelings. I think it could be described as contentment? Perhaps it stems from discovering such a creature as you. All this time, I had determined it was the Death Knight who was drawn to you. Yet, fighting alongside you, I have come to realize that you are the only being who truly means anything to me. Once we exterminate
You have a sister, dude.
Lurking below ground, and all of this madness is settled. Once that finally happens, all of this will long be forgotten, and we shall indulge in the finer things together.
Dude, there are golems in the background.
I abandoned all that I am. My true name, whatever remnants were left of my past. But now, with the chance to fight you. It is my only reason for existing. I finally understand. It is you alone who can slay the demon that lives inside of me. The Death Knight. This strange feeling rising up within me. Is this what is called love? That
I feel the same way, apparently.
Pleases me. Let us away, then, beyond these shadows that we have dwelt in for so long. To the very depths of hell, I will tumble down with you.
Yeah, if you'd seen this before the deers, this would really just be like, what the fuck is going on here? What is this place that has an entire background drawn into it? And yo, like in the background back here on the left, this is those golems that you see at FE3H and that you see when you come into this map. This is another one of those just massive hinty things. If you come here and you're like, this needs to get explained at some point. But that might be the closest you get to any kind of a wrap-up on the Slitherers or the Agarthans in the Crimson Run. Yeah, it is kind of cool. Anyways, that's male Byleth. And it doesn't really tell me anything about the Death Knight. It says that, like, Yuritsa and Death Knight are supposedly separate entities? Or like a split personality type of thing. I wonder how it goes in battle, like in the actual fights. Do you just use Yuritsa in Crimson Flower, or do you use Death Knight?
I never imagined I'd see you again.
Indeed.
Emil, I've missed you so much. How long has it been since we last spoke?
Since you left House Bartels, I was 8.
And just look at you now, all grown up. I noticed that you still indulge in sweets. It makes me happy to see that you're still the same in some ways.
It has been some time since I've tasted such a thing.
Well, of course. That's because this is a recipe only Mother and I know of. Oh no, you've gotten crumbs all over your face. Sit still while I wipe them off.
Stop it.
Oh, come on. Allow me to be your big sis. It won't hurt you to indulge me.
Mercedes, the little brother you once loved, he is no longer here.
Sorry. I was gonna say, so his unit, his portrait is Yuritsa, but his class is Death Knight. So is that like a unique mastery class that he gets like Byleth's Enlightened one? Can you not change it, or does he get the same customization as everybody?
It doesn't matter to me how you've changed. You will always be my baby brother. You are precious to both me and to Mother.
Mother is well, I assume.
She is very well. You should send her a letter. She'd be so thrilled.
I suppose.
Mother has always borne a deep regret over what happened. We should have brought you with us. We never intended to leave you alone with House Bartels.
Perhaps not. But it was wise of Mother to have only taken you. As the heir, if she had taken me, Father would have searched relentlessly for us all. And had he found us, I feel certain he'd have killed you both.
Yes, that's what Mother said too. He'd have done exactly that. You know, I've heard about what happened. About killing the family of House Bartels.
And are you afraid of me? Or do you despise me?
Neither of those. That isn't
Oops.
why I bring this up. I understand your reasons, but it's a terrible thing to take a life. You understood that even then. I've been waiting a very long time to ask you. Why did you do it? Why did you kill your father?
Because I wanted to.
I know you're avoiding my question. I can hear it in your voice. I
So,
won't ask any further if you don't want to tell me why. But just let me know if you ever feel ready to talk to me about it.
Understood. The time may eventually come.
Until then, I'll wait patiently.
so,
Hello, Emile. The War Council...
so Emile is actually the heir of House Bartels, like a legit. So, because I'm pretty sure that Mercedes was like adopted into it and then left. But Emile was birthed there, so he's actually a blood relative. And then he killed the dad because he wanted to. Maybe he went nuts or something. Okay.
Hello?
Oh, also, sorry. Let me check this. He gets a lot of unique skills that the Death Knight had in the game, which makes him super broken. He's extremely powerful. I see. The DLC dropped when I was 2 chapters from the end of Crimson Flower, and I started using him to get the sports, but I ended up taking him to the end of the game because he was so good. Even at that late point, Jesus. Mercy was born before the mother married Bartels. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Mercedes was adopted in, meaning she would be the older one. Like, Bartels would be a stepdad, whereas Emile appears to have been born there because he's the younger brother.
Oh, Emile. The War Council is about to begin. Come on. What's the matter? You're so pale. Have you been injured?
Oh, okay. This
Emile.
looks interesting.
Must slay more.
What?
That's bad guy.
There is no pleasure to be had in these halls. My thirst is unbearable. Perhaps bathing in your blood will help satiate me.
Emile?
He's got the growl.
Wait. You're not Emile. You're the Death Knight. You may look like him, but you are not him. He would never say such a thing.
What care I for names? I care only to kill or be killed.
I see. So you want to kill me? Then do as you must. It is within your rights.
My rights?
Mother and I must be the reason the Death Knight exists within you. A young boy left all alone in House Bartels without us? I can't imagine how lonely and terrible that must have been. To our half-siblings who bore no crests, we were nothing more than intruders. Their horrible words and violent actions were only bearable because the 3 of us supported one another through it. All alone in a place like that, it's little wonder that you broke down as you have. We should have rescued you. We should have offered ourselves to save you.
Nonsense.
However, we cannot turn back the hands of time. Atonement is all I have for you now.
You don't understand anything.
Emile?
The day you left, 18 years ago, I told Mother to leave me there.
What?
Oh?
But why did you do such a thing?
I wanted to protect you. I am glad that we are reunited. I am happy that you are alive. I am so sorry, my dear sister.
Emile.
So I'm starting to get an idea that maybe the Death Knight wasn't created as an experiment.
You trust too much, allowing someone who has turned their blade on you to come near.
Because there are two sides to you, you fear that I endanger myself?
I am nothing more than a merciless killer. A demon whose only pleasure is found within death's shadow. Such a creature should not be allowed near you, dear sister.
Just what are you implying, Emil?
I have come to bid you farewell. Today, I will leave the monastery for good. If I stay, it is only a matter of time before I hurt you. Just like I did those in House Bartels.
You can't leave. But if it must be so, then answer me this before you depart. Why did you kill your father?
On the day I took his life, Father had just discovered that you and Mother were hiding at a church in the kingdom. He was considering bringing both of you back home. But by then, Mother was past the age to bear children. And so, he proclaimed that he would take the only other female of the Lamine bloodline. That he would take you as his wife. What happened after that? I remember nothing of it. How I killed him, or what his final words were.
Yeah, that sounds like a blood haze.
You did it for me. To protect me.
Regardless of reasons, a demon is a demon. I have said enough.
Hold on! That isn't fair!
Not fair?
No! You can't just tell me all of that and then vanish forever. Please stay. At least until this horrible war meets its end. I want you around just a while longer.
But all that I do results in harm to others.
You're helping
saw it
Mercedes?
yourself. The demon that lives within bears his fangs indiscriminately. You know all of this, and still you wish for me to remain?
Even if I am hurt, or worse yet, killed, if it is by your hand, then I will find peace. I am, and will always be, your big sister, Emil.
Mercedes,
I love you, Emil. That never changes. Understand?
I understand. Then, I will remain here a while longer. Until we see this war through, I will remain by your side.
Okay! Wowzers! Okay, Bernadetta, by some atrocious stroke of luck, you don't have the worst father of Fodlan anymore. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, so, yeah.
Yeah, Mercy's family is a little messed up.
Yeah, a little, you don't say. A little. Okay then. Well,
So basically, to sum up Death Knight, he was when you're
well, here, hold on. I was gonna say, let me say what I think it is.
Okay.
Since I think I've seen all the information that there is available to see on him now at this point with those supports. Also, go ahead and tell me what his skills are. Yeah, but excuse me. So, from the end of the Golden Deers, and from, like, his glowing red eyes, I had an assumption that he was very tightly knit with those who slither. Because the only other units who have those glowing red eyes in the game are the final boss of Blue Lions, which is directly tied to those who slither, and Nemesis, who is being held by those who slither. Also, the fact that his weapon is made of a Gartham. He does a lot of stuff with the Empire and with the Slitherers specifically, like all that kind of stuff. He really only ever shows up in ways that are tied with the Empire and those who slither. But it sounds like maybe they just gave some armor to a dude who was already really fucked up serial killer style because of some backstory, like some life backstory. Because he snapped at that guy being like, well, I'm gonna go fuck your sister.
Yeah. Yeah, Deathwing was basically created when Dorita's dad was like, I'm gonna go bury your sister, okay? And Dorita just snapped, and it's basically a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde scenario with him.
Yeah, and now he's got that in him. Okay. He was found by Edelgard after the family massacre and then made into a weapon, I suppose. Yeah, that seems like it.
Also,
if I remember correctly, Yuritsa gets counterattack naturally. Naturally? As in, like, you can hit back at any range?
He doesn't get it naturally. He comes with Mastermind naturally. He gets counterattack through class mastery.
Okay, that's still insane, though, that just one of your own units gets counterattack. Mastermind is fine because Lysithea already comes with Mastermind. Like, that's got a precedent. Still, wow. Yeah, that's some real power right there.
He also has a lot of attack and a lot of freaking speed, and he can use magic.
He's a magic class too? Oh, for fuck's sake, man.
He doesn't focus on magic much, but he can use it.
Yeah, sure, Audrey. Let's see their paired ending. I'll just read it out. Okay, so I think everybody's got the right classes for what I want for them here. Flane and Momuella are now level 40. Okay. Alois is War Master. Catherine is Mastered Sword Master. So she gets that sweet, lovely Astra now. Strikes 5 times at 30% might. 30% might. Okay, I think what it does then is Death Blow will give that 30%. I mean, will give that +6, and then Astra will cut that total into 30% and strike with that. So 30% of 6 is like, it's like 2. It's still giving Astra like 2 extra damage for every attack, which is pretty damn good. Yeah, sure, unregistered. Let's see that. No, actually, I don't want to see that one. No. I'll go look up special battle quotes later. Since I had Mercy with me. Once those who slither in the dark were finally defeated... Oh, this is Mercedes and Yuritsa. Once those who slither in the dark were finally defeated, Mercedes left home and opened a small orphanage in the Fargus region with her mother. After many years of kind service ranging to children who lost their families, she received a letter bearing familiar handwriting. Its author, a prisoner in Enbar, expressed his sincerest well wishes to Mercedes and her family. Still more time passed until one day the man who wrote the letter paid her a visit. With tearful joys in her eyes, Mercedes smiled, took Emil by the hand, and at last welcomed him home. Aw, that's kind of sweet.
It's nice that her family actually gets a happy ending.
If you meet a bunch of requirements to do it.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go attempt this map. And after this, we will not be continuing. It is 6:30. This is usually when I start a stream. After this map, I have to do some cleanup and some of these to-do lists that are on my wall. Should probably unmute the game audio. Thank you. Oh, and also, I'm going to go ahead and delay the desktop audio, so Mystery Man is still working with me. Although, I was probably speaking on a delay, too, because my mic is muted. Everything is delayed on this stream to match with the game audio.
At Gronder Field, the armies of the kingdom.
So now that we
Alliance,
know
and
Yuritsa's
Empire
backstory, let's
the
go
three
kill him.
forces engage in a fierce battle, each suffering significant losses before deciding to withdraw. Seeing an opportunity, the Resistance Army quickly plots an invasion of Imperial territory. In order to gain a foothold in the Empire, they will attempt to capture Fort Mercius.
I mean, it's shrewd, but it's a good idea. Everybody's weak. Let's take advantage of the open field. Yuritsa's interesting. I'm not quite sure if he's got dissociative identity disorder, but he definitely has many mental issues.
Yeah, compared to Yuritsa, Mercedes got it easy.
It's cool though that they wrote a character like that. And that you only get to find out about it if you play the one route where you can use him. Alright, it actually looks like maybe we're not going to get any assistance on this one. Plus side, I get to take all 10 of my units. Oh, fuck, hold up. Actually, we're going to quit the battle because I have to go get the available support conversations. So that I can continue building them through adjutanting. Yuritsa also has a budding talent in flying. He gets darting blow out of it. It's just what he needs.
Great. No, back up. We're gonna do the supports.
I don't need either of those guys right now. Bernadetta and Seteth A rank.
Ah, Bernadetta, have you finished your illustrations?
Yes, I have. Finally. This is the first time I've ever made anything for a real-life book. I was up all night finishing these. Bernie's all burned out now. I guess if they're no good, we'll just have to burn them all, huh?
You've been talking to Alois again, haven't you, Bernie? I'm very disappointed in you.
Let's leave the topic of burning aside for now, shall we? Show me what you've done.
So, what do you think?
This is excellent work. The color, especially. It truly brings your art to life. I will see that the new edition of our book is added to the Garrigmach collection.
Really? Oh, that's such a relief. It was a tough job, but yeah, there's nothing Bernie can't handle.
You certainly do have some impressive mood swings. Actually, there is one thing I'd like to discuss.
Oh no, what did I get wrong?
Relax. I simply wanted to ask you about this last image. This is you here, is it not?
Do you put yourself into your work? Bernie, are you doing a self-insert?
Yes. Is that wrong? What's wrong with it?
Nothing at all. I'm only curious. Does that make me the person standing beside you?
Oh, no, that's St. Keyhole.
Is that so? Then I must ask, what relationship are you suggesting you have with him?
Well, I got the impression that the story of St. Indek was told from St. Keyhole's point of view. So I just imagined that I asked St. Keyhole about it. And, that's where the picture came from. I guess I overdid it, huh? That's weird, isn't it? It's really weird. We can scrap it. Let's just get rid of it.
Ah, so that's why. That's amusing.
She just slides herself right down from yay, this is good to all right, just here. Let me take that off your hands. Give it. Sure.
It is?
Very much. And I think this is a very fitting end to the book, actually. St. Keyhole and Bernadetta. They would have made quite an interesting pair, I think.
Would have, you say.
In fact, if the two of you had lived in the same time, I am certain you would share a deep bond.
What? St. Keyhole and me? No way. I've already got my hands full just trying to be friends with you. But I've managed that at least, right? Haven't I?
Absolutely.
Oh, Bernie, if only you knew. If only you knew. Seteth, please. Okay, so that's that one all wrapped up. That was a good support chain. I like that. Lawrence and Mamuela.
As my mind clings to desperate thoughts, here it comes, horsebone moon and summer's end. Did you hear me just now? What did you think?
Oh, you were actually singing to the cathedral, okay.
Marvelous, as though sung by the goddess herself. Enchanting, heartrending, your voice truly captivates all who hear. It is as though you channel all the emotion and human experience of your life into the music.
Well, I guess I have my fair share of life experience. So long as you're not implying I'm old.
No.
No, that is not... I mean to say that you skillfully applied your own interpretation in the music.
Interpretation? When I sing, I am not interpreting. I'm scarcely thinking at all. I simply yield my heart to the poetry, and the emotion follows naturally.
I believe that is what they call genius. I hope you will permit me to listen again. I would like to hear it up close next time.
Lawrence, stop. Back up.
Of course. Next time I'll perform a private show. Just the two of us.
You mock me.
Never. I wasn't mocking you. In fact, I'd like to see some more of your poetry.
So that I can mock that. Remember how this all started?
My poetry?
With relentless mockery?
I'd like to use it for another song. I promise that when it's done, you'll be the first to hear.
Please, my poetry is merely an idle pursuit.
That doesn't matter. The words are unadorned, the feelings so direct. Your poems have touched my heart. They are so true to life.
I suppose there is a certain appeal in the portrayal of such dark emotions, even if it is a bit graceless. Very well. Take this. You may use any of the poems I've finished working on.
An idle pursuit and you have an entire book of it? Dude.
Oh my, I can hardly wait. Is this the next part of the poem I was singing just now?
Yes. I wrote that after I heard you sing the first part. I had nearly given up on it, to be honest. But your music gave me the inspiration to continue. Though it is still quite unpolished, and not at all ready for a broader readership, I feel.
Unpolished? No, Lawrence. It's beautiful. Thank you. To think that my voice inspired you. Yet, it's you who inspires my voice. I'm so excited to start a new song.
Oh, this is good. I like seeing Manuela genuinely happy.
Yes, please do.
Good job, Lawrence. Good job.
For once, you actually made someone happy.
You made the camp mom smile, and so now you get to not eat at the pig trough for a week. All right? Welcome to the adults table, Lawrence.
Only for a week, though.
Only for... Don't get too used to this. Whatever, yeah. I'll throw Annette and Hanneman. Although that's, something we haven't seen for a long-ass time, and we're not gonna get a chance to finish it, so I'll drop it out again. Eloise and Shamir.
Listen, Shamir. I want to apologize for the conversation we had. I really embarrassed myself.
No need to apologize. I was not bothered.
I just want to make one thing clear. I don't resent my missions as a knight. I will complete any mission I'm told to carry out.
I know. In fact, you are the most loyal knight I have fought beside. You are no coward.
I think I am a coward, actually. Every night I fret about ghosts that don't really exist. I wish I could be as strong as you are. The fact is, I'm weak. There's nothing I can do to change it.
I don't know if I'd call you weak. No, wait. I've seen your stats. You're weak, Eloise. It's true.
You should not mistake your kindness for weakness. You contemplate the lives you have taken because you care, even when the emotions may be frivolous. That is something I am not capable of. I am not the only one who has noticed. Everyone else sees your kindness and wishes to share in it.
Shamir.
It's okay to hold on to the ghosts of your past. They are a part of who you are. But you cannot let them hold onto you. If you are sad, others will notice and share in that as well.
I see. That makes sense. optimism.
Wisdom, Shamir. Why Shamir?
Cheery old Alois, that's me.
Help him out of a dark spot. Well done.
He recovered quickly and with surprising energy. Alois has many qualities I could never emulate. His positive and kind nature gives strength to those around him. Even to this Dagdan mercenary trying to find her place in an unfamiliar land.
Shamir, stop lagging, start legging.
Then again, he has many qualities that I do not wish to emulate.
Oh, yay. He just had to throw in a pun and remind Shamir why he's the worst. Alright, Cyril Shamir, I'll skip that since I just don't care. And then Lauren's Catherine.
Your swordplay is captivating. Exceedingly graceful, yet mindful to guard the weaknesses that often accompany such elegant flourishes.
Lawrence, are you spying on me? That's not very noble.
It was rude of me to watch so long in silence, I do confess. Yet I could not bring myself to interrupt. I believe that such a deep grasp of swordplay can only mean that you have experienced the privilege of a noble birth.
You just don't let
Stop talking about nobles. She doesn't want to go there, man.
I didn't inherit my sword skills, Lawrence. I trained. I earned them.
One's lineage does not affect one's talent or tenacity, to be sure. But a noble is raised in an environment more conducive to the honing of martial skill. Those brought up in the lap of luxury are blessed with a far wider variety of options for their futures. And a noble raised in that fashion is better equipped to keep the peace for the common folk.
Sure. And besides keeping the peace, what are the nobility's other duties?
Matters of state for a start. A noble has the ability to declare war, for instance. A commoner does not. And a noble who carries the blessing of a crest has even more power. One move from such an individual can exert massive influence.
And that's a bad thing.
Of course, such influence must only be wielded with discretion. It is a noble's duty to use power wisely.
Whether or not it's their duty, if they don't use their power wisely, the people will revolt.
Indeed. The motivation to revolt can only come from discontent with the nobility. But if the people are well protected and enjoy peaceful and happy lives, there is no such motive. Thus, if such a revolt does occur, the nobility must be held accountable.
The nobility must be held accountable, I never thought I'd find myself agreeing with you. Maybe you're not as bad as I thought.
Lawrence is about to get a thunder brand shoved all the way down his throat / up his pooper. I don't know, he's doing that thing where he has enough time to describe what he's talking about that it's like, you're not typical, and you're not awful about it. I still don't like it, but you've got a smarter interpretation of this whole thing than most.
In fact, I'll let you in on a secret. I am from a noble family. House Karen of Fargus. I used to be known as Cassandra Rubens Karen. Perhaps you've heard that name before?
House Karen? It cannot be. Are you the one who was driven from Fargus for some grave crime?
Uh-huh.
So people say. However, I didn't do anything wrong. Anyway, how do you rate me now? On one hand, I am a noble, but I'm also a fugitive.
I see. Well,
Yeah, he's so conflicted.
Will you do me the honor of a bout?
Fine, I'll just kill you then, and then I don't have to worry about this anymore.
So you'd like to suss me out with your sword? Sure, I'll take you on.
Lawrence is about to have a thunderbrand shoved all the way down his throat / up his pooper. He's still ended that going in that direction. Well done, Lawrence.
Okay. You could sit at the adult table for a week. Now you only get to sit there for a day.
You had your chance and you blew it immediately, Lawrence. God damn. This is why we have you at the trough in the first place.
I am grateful.
What did Catherine do? That is something that we have never found out, even when I did a lot of Catherine supports in the Blue Lions play.
Much appreciated.
I just know that Gilbert also wanted her to come back, and I think so did Dimitri.
Thank you so much.
But she's very dedicated to Rhea and Saros. She didn't want to. Okay, drop, drop, drop. I think Bernadetta's all wrapped up on her supports now. Nope, one more is available with Raphael, okay? Yep, Flame gives might, unlike most. So I could still give Seteth Bernadetta for some extra avoidance and hit, it looks like. So let's go with that. Actually, no, don't do that, because I don't want to push him so far that they get a paired ending. Although, let me get a sense as to what's going on here first. I've got 30... Anna is 32, and Cyril is 32. Then I've got a bunch of 33s, Porp is 34, and Flane and Mamuela are 40. I am facing level 42s! Cool, that's a full 10 level difference. Jeep. Okay, Anna.
This is gonna be a little difficult.
You're gonna take Aloise's experience gem for a little bit. Aloise is gonna use his silver shield. That gives him the most defense out of anybody on the map. He's still not fortress levels of defense, but he's got 34. Lorenz is finished up with Mamuela, I think, but I can still put him with Catherine. Catherine, take Lorenz. I can throw Seteth together with Ingrid, because that's a thing. I think Shamir had a B rank with Petra, right? Yeah, B rank. Alright, so that's not too bad. Excuse me. Actually, Seteth, drop Ingrid, because I'm going to give Ingrid to myself instead. Take you along with me. Then Seteth can take... Seteth can take Petra. So drop the model leader. Gonna trade that back for Deathblow since I'm actually gonna need it here. Seteth is also gonna need his Deathblow back. He's wearing it, never mind. He's got Axe Prowess, Lance Prowess, Steel Defense, Rally Defense. What is it that I'm looking at out here? We have a bunch of axes and a whole lot of swords, actually. I only see 3 lances on the entire board. Wait, never mind. 4. One of them's the Death Knight. 5, 6, 7, 8. There's a bunch of them in the north. Right, there are paladins posted around here. Is this gonna be the... don't tell me, I'll figure it out as I go, but fuck. I guess I didn't even finish the Death Knight in the last run, because he just ran away. So do I give Seteth back his Lance Breaker? I think it's better than Axe Prowess, because everybody else I should be able to just use lances on. Same deal with Cyril. Close counter's not any good for him anymore, so I'll give him Lance Breaker instead. Shamir's all set. Flane is pretty good. I need to give her Renewal instead of Rally Luck. Catherine's all set. gonna reclass Handjaw back to Warlock again because the extra the extra meteor is just too good. Then I gotta make space for Fiendish Blow instead of Authority. There we... No, wait, why does he still have Bow Prowess? Get rid of that. So Flame has Renewal, Momuela also has Renewal, Reason, Faith, White Magic, Rally, Charm, that seems good. Anna, Lethality, Dex, Hit, Bow Prowess, Death Blow, still good for me. Alois is all set with his own Axe Breaker. Give Ingrid... let's say one of the Crescent Sickles, why not? She can hopefully hit decently with that. Stash the Rusted Sword. Cyril doesn't need the crit ring anymore. That would be especially useful on Shamir.
Give her even more crit.
Oh lord, she getting there. Yep, she's at 71 if she equips a killer bow. Now, can I forge this almost broken killer bow into a killer plus with even more crit on it? The answer is yes, I can.
Thanks a bunch.
Yay! More crit.
So stash the broken training bow. Don't need the mini bow. Alright, so what do I have for rusteds in here? Iron gauntlets. Porp can drop that. He doesn't need rusteds at this point. Or concoctions. The healing staff, drop that. Flame could use a healing staff, and she doesn't need the knowledge gem anymore either. Take that. Momuela's got a healing staff, and I'll give Hanneman... I don't have another one, do I? No, only one for the two primary healers, okay? Stash the rusted. Silver sword, magic bow, killer bow, training bow, silver... Okay, time to forge up another one of my silver bows. Into that sweet silver plus.
Thanks a bunch. Come back. Well.
No, Shamir's is just damaged. So let's give her another one of the silvers that I have. I don't have another one. Well, I could if I go and forge up this one rusted bow. Because I do have one that will turn into a silver, so that's good. Rusted axes turn into an iron axe. Rusted lance turns into an iron lance. Rusted swords, they're... yeah, I don't have any of the special weapons just yet. Unfortunately, okay, drop all of that. Setit's Lance of Ruin is still holding him strong. Drop the Rusted Lance. Let's pick up your Short Spear again, so you have a ranged option. Shamir's got 2 killer bows, she should still be fine. I think Alois needs to carry around a killer axe right now. Take it from Cyril. And also take back that hand axe plus. Seteth now has a short spear for ranged attacks. You still need one. Although you had the short axe, so never mind. Seteth, you go take it back again. It's mine. Give me that, Eloise. Somebody needs to use the experience. Okay, so Anna's got that. There's still a knowledge gem kicking around, and that one goes to Porp, I think. Cyril's got a speed ring. That seems fair. Okay, I think we're about good, though I don't know what I'm gonna do first. I guess last time I split it into two groups because I was trying to move north and defend what was going on. But if I don't need to do that this time, that means I can take my time and sweep down, like, through the entire map. Slowly. Keep the whole army in the south group here, take this demonic beast and this south reinforcements bit before I do anything else.
It's also going to be a lot easier to get rid of that Fortress Knight causing reinforcements.
True. Heavy Soldiers, Armored Co, Gloucester Knights, Nouvelle Empire. All this looks still pretty good to me. We'll do quick marketplace.
Well.
Battalion Guild, replenish everything in use.
Come back.
All right.
Report. A group posing as Imperial soldiers has infiltrated. They seem to be affiliated with the church.
Close the gates. Leave no survivors.
Yep, just a bunch of reinforcements. I get no aid this time. All right. This is gonna be a much harder version of this battle. Oh, hey, look, there's the ballista. No, Mystery Man is not my little brother. No.
I'm just someone who likes Fire Emblem, okay?
There are two chests on the right-hand side I want to grab eventually, but they're not a high priority. And I don't think I can fly through them. I can fly through them. Okay, then.
Let's go. What's my strategy?
Let's use Porp really quickly to pull out another chest key and just have Cyril go grab that one real quick. Cyril doesn't have a whole lot of weaponries on him. I took his axe from him. That's not great. Another Speedwing. Okay, that's pretty good.
Ready and able.
Yeah, Alois can use the killer axe on return fire because I do want him to get that axe crit. And yeah, as a War Master, he's got a crit rating of 70 while holding it, so he should be doing pretty good.
My turn.
Setteth to about here. Actually, this is still fine. Bop you with the Lance of Ruin a couple times. Hopped over here. Really quickly turn back on the combat animations for my turn.
Onward.
Flane is still a bishop. Okay, never mind. I have to bookmark.
What?
And restart it. Yeah, I had her master bishop so that she could go back to being a dancer. That's not gonna fly.
Yeah, you kind of need her to be a dancer. On the plus side, though, Renewal's actually a pretty good ability.
Loading, come on. Okay, reclass. Make sure that everybody's where I want them to be now. Like Shamir, shouldn't be an assassin. Not for the important stuff.
A new way to fight.
Flame goes back to dancer.
I am eager to give this a go.
Everybody else looks to be where I want them. But I have to check with Flame, and good, she's still got special dance equipped. I think that Catherine gets access to Astra, yeah, just by being a swordsmaster. Though I also want to have her drop off her broken iron sword and take out something a little bit better. Like that Brave Sword Plus. Then we're gonna give Cyril an axe back again, because he should have had that in the first place. Steel Axe Plus ought to work, and then a chest key. Is there anything I feel is very valuable to give to units right now? Like, we've already identified that Anna could drastically use some strength. So I'm gonna drop one of these energy drops onto her. Plus 4 strength. Cyril's kind of in the same boat. He's not doing as much damage as I need him to, so I'm also going to give him an energy drop. That brings him up to plus 5 strength over everything else. Give him back his chest key. Anna back her experience gem. Okay, try again.
Report.
What's my strategy? Let's go.
Okay, Speedwing, you're still not gonna hurt Cyril all that much, so that's fine.
Ready and able.
Eloise up to about here-ish, grab that killer axe.
Guide me well.
Yeah, Sedith, just chuck your short spear a couple times. I just want you to get some lance work. That lowers your defenses for when you come after Eloise.
Let's clean up.
I could also theoretically just have somebody else go after this guy. Somebody that can move faster than Catherine can. Well, his defenses have been lowered. He's down to 37 protection. Don't know if there's a lot that Anna can do to him. Oh, but I do have the magic bow.
Onward.
There's a reason why you gave that to her.
Just a smidgen too low.
My turn.
I'm not gonna move my spellcasters into range until the ballista's down. If I'd rallied with Seteth, I could have done it. Fuck. Alright, fine. Just run at Alois. It'll be fine. He can take it either way. Okay, too many reinforcements. This map is going to take a while. Yup, I knew that was coming. That's fine. Okay.
That's helpful.
Give Cyril heal. Seteth take the ballista out. I want this to stop being a thing I have to worry about.
I have mastered this ability.
Oh, Wyvern Lord gives Defiant crit. Still useful, but nah, it's actually just as useless as it would have been otherwise. You want a heal tile? You are, but... there's no reason I have to just give up and let you continue standing on it. Let's Thor on you. And then have Flame come and dance for Hanneman.
Well done.
So that he can come and stand here, and then I get to wind kill you. Good, okay.
I'll dirty my hands if I must.
He's Mastered Warlock, I get Bowbreaker. Cool, that doesn't help me at all.
You can probably get some use out of it because of its absurd range.
Bowbreaker isn't a spell. Like,
well, I mean, just dealing with bow users in general.
He doesn't have any trouble hitting things though. Like, not anymore. And taking away one of those other skills is like he's made a lot of use out of these skills. I guess maybe I could drop Authority, but Poison Strike has done a shit ton of free damage for me in this run. So yeah, I'm probably not going to drop any of his existing skills. So Alois to here. He does have a weakness to axes, which means when I counter, I will destroy one of those. Perfect. Move up to there. Wait right next to him. Alright, well, we'll let Anna take out the other Fortress Knight with a quick little ping! I said ping! Go down!
See ya!
Okay, good. Still a few more reinforcements coming, but I can handle this. I want to try to set up camp inside this little section here. So just have Cyril float down to here, and then I can silver bow on you a couple times. You're 3 spaces away. Just out of range of Mamuela being able to help. And I need axes up here. I would really like to have Cyril just cut off the reinforcements right now, but I don't believe we're going to get another knight in the next turn. And he could be handy in knocking out these axes up here, because I have Porp, Sedith, and Alois. I guess that's 3 people who can all knock out the axes on their own. I just need to make sure that I do not get in range of you. You're not going to move. Okay. Then wherever I set Alois, I also have to make sure I can get up there to heal him. And right now it looks like Hanneman is the best bet for that. But I'd also like to have Hanneman just destroy that. Alright, never mind. We're gonna do this. Just run with the original plan. Kill you.
No alternative. There is much to learn from battle.
A fresh battle brings a clean slate. Wonderful, Hanneman.
Nice.
So you get some HP, Strength, Magic, Dex, Res, and Charm. Nice. Flame just hops next to Cyril. Dance for him so that he can come down, cut off the south reinforcements. Okay. I do still need a way to heal Alois. I guess I could break the other shield with a combo of Shamir and Anna. So I can, like, put Alois up here just to form a bit of a blockade wall. Equip himself the Killer Axe for return fire. That's 50 damage. You guys have 40. Even if I crit, it's only going to do 30 damage. So there's no real way of killing you guys, thus I'm not going to try. Oh, wait, the Silver Axe does more damage. Yeah, go for that then. And then we will Combat Arts. Healing Focus? Good, he's all healed up. His battalion is already almost bunk, though. That's an issue.
Which is a little worrisome, because he's going to be taking a lot of hits.
No, I can't swap him. I was gonna Line of Lances instead, but I have to have him heal himself with the healing focus.
Guide me well.
So Sedith can just hop to here, and then we hand axe you. Nice, Reggie, nice.
What's my strategy?
Then Porp to here gets to pick up an iron axe, and I can chop down another one.
Let's clean up.
All right, we poop, and then we barp.
That's a little disgusting.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
It's fine. Yeah, Hunter's Volley. This prevents you from getting a shot back at me. There. Whew, okay, down goes the monster's first health bar. And he can't counterattack this turn.
Crush them all. There's no stopping me.
Word on Catherine. Catherine gets to run up to here. Thunderbrand has 20 uses left. I can take out the next bar with a Brave Sword. And I did it in one strike. Wonderful.
Thank you, Catherine.
Alright, I gotta kill this beast quickly because there's dudes that are on the way.
Thanks.
$35 damage, even if it crits, is not enough to take out 141 HP health bar. So that's no good.
Let's go.
But if I had Cyril hop up here and give a little bit of a warming up shot. Now we're in a much better spot. Let's... Alois, go ahead and... Killer Axe, come on, my boy, come on. Yes.
Alois being reliable.
Well, as a War Master with a Killer Axe, yeah, I can get some good use out of him. He's not as strong as he could and probably should be, but I can get some use out of him.
I must pull through.
Yeah, War Masters are still generally fairly useful. It's just a matter of them being more useful.
I'm grateful. What's my strategy?
Now I need to track... Oh, great. This Paladin is about to get into the mix of things if I step up to that spot. But if I go up with Fisticuffs equipped... He still shouldn't be able to kill me, but I do have to make sure that I kill the Fortress Knight. Damn. Brave Sword leaves this Fortress Knight with 1 HP. So close.
Oof. Big oof.
Magic Bow still doesn't do enough. And Anna needs a kill shot, so I need somebody else to weaken one of these guys for me. Let's go like that. So Catherine gets to start on you. Then Porp moves to over here. Nah, I fucked that up. Alright, so not you then. Anna can now... assist with this guy. No, it's still... this guy. Okay, fine, sure. Alright, I wanted to kill, but I guess I didn't get it.
If only sales were this good.
Finally, Anna gets a natural strength point.
Yay! Took her long enough.
HP, strength, and speed. Luck, death, and charm. Yeah, she's only got 24 strength right now, which is kind of laughably low. It's the lowest strength out of any of my physical attackers in the army. Manuela is only 2 spots below her.
That's a little sad.
Okay, now I can boosh this guy.
Another victory.
Oh, why can this Fortress Knight suddenly double me? I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Fuck, man, these guys have so much health and defense. Seteth can't kill them anymore. Shamir can't get much out of a hunter's volley either. But she does have a pretty good shot at landing a killer bow shot. Nope. Gambled on that and lost.
Not what I was hoping for.
Well, it's still a dexterity. Good job, Shamir.
You're still getting your crit rate higher, which is good.
Yep, you're still working towards that lethality when eventually you get it. So I'm gonna come and dance for handjob so that he can hop up to here, kill this Fortress Knight with some wins.
I'll dirty my hands if I must.
And then Seteth can come and axe this one. With a few Lance of Ruin shots. Good, okay.
I won't allow it.
Still making his way there, slowly. Assist ward up you. Yup, I know about all the reinforcements. I'm working my way there, slowly.
Slowly, ever so slowly.
Apologies.
This is an enormous map. It's gonna take some time to clear it. Conditions is defeat the enemy commander. Alright, yeah, if I take out the reinforcements first, then I can loop around to the chest and then circle in after the Death Knight. Though he's still not set to move.
I think he might move if you get within a certain radius of him.
Oh, great, one of the surprise moves. I see how it is. Boosh, boosh!
This could turn the tides. There is still room for improvement.
Alright, a speed's a speed. Dex and speed. Res and charm. Good job, Ingrid!
I must continue my training.
Went to work and back and you're still going. Yep, I'm going through 2 chapters today. I was only going to go through 1 and then the connection is holding, so keep it rolling.
Yeah, this has been about 10 hours since you started this.
This puts me ahead of the curve. Oh, there's this bastard too who's about to get up in my face. Although I don't want to go too far. Ah! That's going to attract the assassins, and I don't want to get them coming at me just yet. So the paladin can get at the experience spot and no farther.
This is dire.
Just a little bit more strength, please. Just a smidgen. That's a risky place for Mamuela to stand. But I could put Anna all the way over here. Or I could duck her in here to go after you. No such luck. Alright, fine, but I did still peg him. And you can't do a whole lot of damage to Anna since she's got good resistance. Alright, so you're gonna go down next turn. We'll pop you. Not quite enough, but Mamuela from here should be able to do it. No, not enough damage. That helps. Then to hell with it, let's let Cyril take the kill. Since he has the damage with Flame's buff. Well, bam.
That's what you get.
And then next turn, he can go after the Ballista. But it looks like Handjob is in sore dire need of a heal right now. I don't love that this Paladin can reach Eloise. But he's in an alright spot to do this. Healing focus him. Now you want to go after Handjob, which I don't love. So we're gonna move him to there. If he wasn't able to counterattack me, that would be very appealing. What I could do... Oh... I want to make the move because look how much free damage I can get, but no, that will trigger the boss, and I don't want that right now.
Maybe you can trigger the guy below the fortress.
No, I don't want to waste my meteor with that because that's still getting the assassins, and I don't want them yet either.
Appreciate it.
Oh, wait. That's still a death zone. Fuck. Alright, well then Seth should be able to counterattack with his Spear of Assault and still be pretty okay. Okay, you go down. He takes his shot, he picks on Flane.
Sorry.
This bishop needs to stop with his nonsense. He's got 6 more physics in him.
That is one crazy bishop.
Woo! Magic of 36, yeah, so he's got a big ol' range on him. 1 to magic divided by 2. Okay, so he's got 18 tiles. This guy? Oh, I guess this is supposed to be replacing Linhardt. He always shows up on this map.
Also, since we're at the point where we're basically fighting all of the eagles, I'm pretty sure since we have them all with us, we're not going to be fighting any more students.
Probably, aside from Hubert and Edelgard.
Had I room to grow?
But Linhardt is with you and won't defect to Edelgard. Yeah, but if I don't... Oh, I see. Well, then I don't think he's here to necessarily replace anybody, but this map is used in multiple routes. This is almost exactly the same thing as it was in the Golden Deer route. And in that route, that is Linhardt. Strength, magic dex, and res. I also have to plug this in because it's about to die. Caspar also shows up here? Yeah, so I bet if we look around, like this guy right here, he's also an Imperial General because that's where Caspar would be sitting. Okay, so everybody duck across. We can kind of skip over the reinforcements that are still running down the center at us and just get down here to the corner. Then we'll have to fight the Caspar wannabe. But at that point, the whole bottom half of the map will be taken care of and half the reinforcements gone. So I hope we can start accelerating.
We're also gonna have to take care of the ballista guy.
Yep, I had a plan for that already. That is Cyril's job here.
I've gotten stronger.
And then he can take the ballista and I can start picking on other people. And he can just flee when I need to because he's a flyer. Flyers with bows. Fantastic! My favorite bow users now.
Yeah, giving ranged weapons to flyers is like one of the best things about this game.
I'm good now.
Got their thing. I can step up to... That's not good. The Dark Bishop shares the same range as the mages because he's got a 3-range spell. Which means it might be a smart idea to have Flame come up here and try to initiate all this. Or Hanneman. Because he's... Oh my god. I was going to say he's got more resistance than Flame does, but nope. Nope, Flame got 43 resilience right now.
That's a lot of resistance.
Okay, she can take it next turn then. Or this turn. Hanneman can't get far enough. Ah, but here's the thing. I can equip Wind, gives me 22 speed. This guy has 30. Oh my god, they're all so fucking fast. 36 and 44. One of them's only going to do 2 damage to me. Okay, so that's fair. So I'll come to here. Make sure I equip the heaviest hitting thing in return that I can. Which is going to be Ragnarok. And then Combat Arts, Drawback, Alois. Bam. Now they have to come at me. And I left an experience space there. It's no good, but I can't do much about it now. I'll have to come back for it later. Good, he dodged one. This bishop is trying to get closer. But once he's in the little realm of the Death Knight there's basically nothing I can do about him either way. What I can do is just try to axe this guy.
Seems I've improved again.
Cyril. It's 4 points, yes. They're not great points. Magic Dex and Speed. And Luck. Big magic point, yeah, it's very big, very huge, very impressive, Cyril.
Very big magic.
We'll just kill the Armor Knight next turn once he gets closer. Or I could send someone back to claim it right now. Let's do that instead. I like that. I told you to die, Armor Knight. You dodged my first arrow.
Come again.
You do not dodge Anna, okay?
So Seth can get all the way to down here. He's already a pretty good level, so we'll just wait there. Who still needs the points? Catherine's 33 and Alois is 33.
What's my strategy?
Move Porp to about here. I'll let Catherine take this one. Boop.
Can't hold me back.
All right, what are you bringing home tonight, Catherine?
I fight for one reason and one alone.
This is a lot of magic on this run in general, on people that don't need it.
Weird, but okay.
Res. Good job, Lawrence. You got all the points that Catherine wanted.
I'm grateful.
All the way to down here, we dance for Sedith, and then Sedith comes and claims the reinforcement space. Good. They're locked off.
Only a wound.
I'm grateful.
Hanneman's experiments are out of control. Hanneman, stop! Stop teaching everybody magic! I don't want it anymore! What have you unleashed? People are wasting
You-
away reading books all day.
I will turn everyone in the monastery into a mage.
No! You don't know what you're doing, man! Nah, that's still not enough damage. Yeah, but I mean, it's right there. I may as well make a shot at it.
Maybe lethality will kick in?
Not lethality, but I did get a crit. And then Cyril has enough to end him. Most excellent. Yes.
Nice.
So that guy's down. Alright, next up is I have to get somebody in range of that Swords Master. Nice. I should actually stop with all of the healing. I mean all of the healing focus, because it would give my mages some extra experience by letting them focus there. Just like do the healing themselves. Set it to here. I would actually like to have him pick up a lance that's a little bit, more throwaway, as it were. Like an Iron Plus. Swap that out for your hand axe right now. I'm sure, give him a rally. Oh, I equipped the wrong thing. Damn it. He's still using the good one.
Whoops.
That's alright, it heals him back now.
I'll press on.
No. Oh. Oh, where is Caspar going? Oh, he got in range of Cyril. Oh, that's bad. That's a bad time. No likey that.
Yeah, no. No. We are not going to take 200 damage.
I don't see any other healers besides that one bishop. Makes me wish I could tempt him just a little further out, because then I could hit him with the ballista. But I guess that's not gonna happen. So we can have Cyril hop over to here, and he can point-blank volley. My iron bow is broken. So that's a shit. Oh, but I can just use a steel axe and kill him. And I can steel axe smash and kill him. And then I can steel axe smash crit him. And now he gets just like flattened.
No way I can lose here.
Well, all that.
So Anna to here so that Manuela can keep up and keep doing her little wards. Manuela 41. Finally.
Strength and beauty. What a pair.
Another magic point.
Well, at least it's on someone that can use it.
That's true. Yeah, all these magics. I was mostly just getting upset that they weren't coming in on the characters that I needed them on. Did you squish Poppy? Why did you do that? Don't squish Poppy. Precious. So Porp to here. Catherine's 34. Eloise is still only 33. If I hit you with Iron Gauntlets, I'll do decent damage. Eloise has, like, lacking strength for a warrior, for a Fortress Knight. So even when I give him the fists, he's doing better damage, but it's not as much as he should be doing, you know?
Most of your army is a little lacking in strength.
Not Sedith, not Porp, not Catherine.
That's why I said most of the army.
Not Shamir, that's like my main 4 physical fighters. Hell, even Cyril's got 32.
Okay, Alois and Anna are... Okay, let me rephrase. Alois and Anna are really lacking in strength.
There you go. That's not most.
My turn.
So we're gonna go ahead and heal up Sedith, who's gonna flip to over here. Then I can attack with this Iron Lance, Swift Strikes. Never mind, standing next to Porp does so much more damage, and that would kill the guy, and I don't quite want to do that. So instead, just float over here, do a short spear strike instead. Alois has 33, so it's really just Anna. Alois is lacking strength for where he should be at, and the damage that he should be able to do as a War Master. Like, he's a slow, physically beefy character. Whereas we all knew what we were getting into with Anna when we signed up.
I have made my peace.
Come on, Alois, get a strength point. Prove us wrong. Fuck you!
Still room to improve.
Pun man!
Yeah.
HP, defense, and resistance. Why are you getting defense now? Where were these when you were a Fortress Knight? Good job, Eloise. You're a real credit to the team. Just doing my job. It's like, you miss the fuck. Alright, fuck you.
Well then.
I'm not gonna explain this to you.
Well done.
The time is
Oh, hello.
Do not let him get away. Circle around and cut off his
He
retreat.
is going to run. Alright, well, I'm in a much better position now to try and stop him than I was before. Granted, this is still a lot of bullshit I have to punch through to do it. When will you use your stat booster? I don't know, I've been dropping a few of them here and there. Not all of them.
First we gotta get through the not cast boss.
Yeah, you're right that I should really give some to Alois if I'm gonna keep him as a frontline fighter, because if I can give him some strength, that increases the power of his fisties drastically. And I should probably also have him go through Brigand and pick up Deathblow, honestly. It might be better for him than Rally Strength. What I need right now is for Momuella to get her butt up here, so I can lock down these guys. This bishop is gonna have some real hefty offense, and I need Momuella to do an attack, which means I can't use her to silence. I mean, I do theoretically have Eloise. I could do this. That would lock down all three of them. It would leave the Caspar dude right next to him, but it would lock down all three, and two of them are assassins. That's the scary bit. So with Handjob's help, it's a 60% chance. Which means I could probably have Cyril duck in, help out a little bit. Yep, against the Imperial General, a few silver bow shots is good enough.
Feeling pretty good about this.
Now if he goes and makes a shot at it, it's a 65. Corp, I need you and your massive goddamn damage. Or maybe I could just drop Resonant Lightning right here. With nobody's assistance, lock down all four of them.
Of course, you can also just do that.
I like that. I like that option a little bit more.
We've got to try.
With my 52 charm or whatever it's up to now.
Yeah, it's a ridiculous amount.
Now I can have Flane grab Mamuela. Probably better if I have somebody occupy the space beneath her, but everybody else is going to run forward, so that's not going to happen. There we go. I can do this, though. Assist, rescue, Mamuela. That puts her at the space to the north of me. And now she is available to come up here, and we can attack, silence this mage, bully the mage.
Yay for bullying!
Anna's got the experience gem right now. Everybody's about level 34. Yeah, Seth, you go ahead and... You know what? I was gonna say Night Kneeler. And Night Kneeler is the same effect. And it kills him in one shot instead of two. Just a bam.
That is all.
Down goes the assassin. Oh, you're still gonna move on Porp, are you? You're gonna be that kind of a player. And you're also gonna use Resonant Flames, which means I should really find a way to try and end you. Nobody can get that far, so I can't end him, and now I have to be really careful with who I put into that position, because Setit's also gonna get locked down with that. But okay, I can kill the paladin at the far side. That works.
Left me no alternative.
Once all this next stuff is done, I do still have Flame with a restore. So I can free up everybody else to move forward, and I think we're gonna have to make a play on the Death Knight next turn if I want to take him out. I'm still not ready to get just reckless with who I put up there because all these units are also gonna take damage. Yeah, so we'll kill you real quick. And then Shamir to here, and with a simple killer shot, we take you out.
Sending their numbers.
I could learn a thing or two.
Oh, he didn't move. Okay, cool. Well, now there's a lot of bullshit in the way, plus the Death Knight. And that's a little scary. I could do 30 damage to him for basically free if I can whittle at him with somebody else.
The question is, who can whittle him down?
Catherine won't die to him, but she has a very poor chance of actually hitting as well. I could Foudroyant Strike. Astra takes 9. 9 durability. Oh, God.
Yeah, Astra is, it's a little costly.
Shamir gonna die. Although, oh, Hunter's Volley is a shit ton of damage if I could get it. You know what? Shamir with a Killer Bow plus Hunter's Volley takes 2 shots with a 60% chance of landing, and either one of them critting will kill. I don't care. Shamir's got an appointment. With you in a grave.
Boom.
The appointed hour is at hand.
Yeah, he's still gonna run away, is he? A little
We've come this far.
smat.
We cannot let him escape now. Everyone, after the Death
Oh,
Knight!
wait, right. The whole point of the map was just defeat the enemy commander. Oh, shit! That's so much good experience! I just left it on the table because I got distracted. No!
Whoops.
No, I needed all that! My army remains drastically weak.
Well, this is gonna be an interesting raid on the Empire home base.
Fuck! I really needed those levels.
Maybe you should do those paralogs.
I'm seriously considering resetting. Like, I just got swept up in seeing if I could do it.
Well, you did it.
This is why we have the oops. I'd say get the janitor to wipe it off the screen, but he is the damn janitor. Okay, you know what's gonna happen right now? I have proven that I can do it, alright? And I want to get off stream because I have things to do. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna reset the map, and I'm gonna do this map again off screen, but actually get the levels. Look, this is proof. This is stage complete right here. I'm gonna do the end of map stuff. I'll get to the point where you get the big screen, and then I'm gonna go do it again off screen. Oh. Why am I so bad at this game?
You're so bad, and yet you're so good at the same time.
It's like you picked a bouquet of oopsie daisies. Look, all right, this right here, this never happened. Cyril does not get MVP. No, get it off the screen. Get it off the screen.
It is coming. Leave now, or all of you will die.
Making Cyril not MVP is worth the reset by itself. It's so weird that he just runs down the wall. How does he do that? Oh, hey, remember the dubstep nukes?
Oh yeah, what does happen is the dubstep nukes. And Death Knight's worse running down a wall.
Run! We have to evacuate immediately!
This is such a mindfuck when it shows up. Like, why is this? Why is this in a Fire Emblem game? How is this in a Fire Emblem game?
The how is because, it's awesome.
Just happened here.
I love that guy on the right. Who's just, like, so cracked by it, he just laughs.
Just gone.
Suddenly ICBMs. Alright, no, I'm not gonna save. Because we're just gonna go through the chats and stuff. And if I do it off screen, then I can just, like, put everything to as fast as possible and just go through the math of it.
Whatever could that have been?
It was dubstep nuke, Sedith. I've been through this before. You gotta pull up them bootstraps and find something to grit your teeth on real tight. We're going to some fucked up places, boy.
It was almost reminiscent of that terror of legend.
Hold on, we're going in for a wild ride.
What legend?
We haven't the time for stories. All we can do is retreat to the Great Bridge of Murden and assess our situation.
You ever hear the theory of Aladdin being in a post-apocalyptic future? Yeah, that was actually Fire Emblem.
Well now, that marching was nearly as trying as the battle itself.
We wasted a few days, but now that we're this far back, we should be safe. Or so I believe.
I still can't believe it. The fort was destroyed, just like that.
It's the big old explosion.
The Death Knight knew about the attack. Was it the Empire's doing?
Real safe from the giant missiles from the sky, Hadaman. Aren't you supposed to be smart?
Guess that means they'd rather destroy
Well, he can
the
drop
fort than lose it.
meteors.
Meteors are not dubstep nukes.
Whatever the case, we need to get our bearings and decide what we're going to do next.
We all have many questions, but for now we must focus on our next move.
I like that the crowd is actually being taken over by the faculty members now. Like, there's Petra and there's Ferdinand, and everybody else is part of my active army. Is it just me, or do they sound more shaken than the GD team did? They definitely are more shaken than the Golden Deers. To be fair, I'm pretty sure the schools he went to never taught him about highly advanced nuclear weapons.
If they taught him about missiles, it would be the end of all life.
You know what, Seth? I think we should give up. I don't think we can really stand up to tactical dubstep nukes from the sky.
What? How could? Huh. Yes, I see.
Now you've got it. Wait, what? Is this actually being a smart man? Wait, what do you mean?
No need to hide your intentions from me. So, we make it appear as though we have ceased our invasion by returning to Garreg Mach. Then we divide up our soldiers and infiltrate nearby areas of the capital, right under the Empire's nose.
Yes! That's what I was getting at.
Finally, we gather all of those soldiers somewhere we can get to swiftly from Garreg Mach and proceed to invade Enbar. Is that what you are thinking?
Yes.
If we fail to convene, we will be isolated inside the Empire and be utterly obliterated.
You know what, Ferdinand? That's a really good spot. We're gonna tell you where we're meeting first. And then change it when he's not looking.
I will be embracing the nearness of death I am meeting with each other.
That sounds dangerous. Really, incredibly dangerous.
Make no mistake. If we fail in this plan, there will be no coming back from it. Are you sure about this, Professor?
It's our only hope.
I see. If you are resolved, then I will follow suit. We may be weaker, and the terrain may be against us. But all we can do is use our resources as best we can. That, and pray for the blessings of the goddess.
I can't believe that it's just like, oh, you want to give up? Surely it's actually intended to reverse psychology to suggest we use this opportunity to advance our offense on the Empire. No, Sedith. No, I said we should give up. there's no secret intentions there. I'm tired of fighting. Okay. We're done. We're done. I'm not actually going to be able to do much stuff tonight, but, you know, I'm going to go do this thing off screen. So, thank you guys so much for chilling today. Maybe I'll get some better level ups when all is said and done out of that map. Although that map was actually giving me some good ones, so maybe I'll just be further disappointed. Who knows?
9 hours later, we have cleared 2 chapters.
Well, we actually started about an hour and a half before the first like shutdown because of some sound problems. So yeah, I've been going for about 10, 11 hours. Long day, long